One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the San Diego State Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, he told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Powers inside. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Split backs here. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out. Their first time out. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Trying to get the corner. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the catch, it's Richard. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback keeper. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Saunders. They're all over him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. on the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds a tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Brown. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Quick give, it's Wilson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Saunders. Moving out to the right. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Upstairs, he's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This time they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Caught. Tight end trying to get in. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get, at minimum, tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Another 3rd down stop for this defense, and they're excited, but you always kind of got to watch. Like, they shouldn't go for it on 4th down here in their own end, but this team has shown they are not scared. 4th down is just enough.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, UL Monroe. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Right side, it's York. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Saunders. Buying time to his right. Snagged in the middle, it's York. Fakes the grab, and down immediately, he picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarter feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he gets it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Here we go. Ready. Check.
Flips it out to the back. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Dumps it to the back. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab over the middle. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is his business. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Ready, go!
pulls it. Now the pitch. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! Great job by the back on the option. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here's the return from inside his 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Here we go.
This is a designed run. Turning it on. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the San Houston Bearcats taking on the number 11 team, the Army Black Knights.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
And it's San Houston State looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Now on the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done then.
They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Selling the fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
The Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Calls his own number. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Warhawks are marching down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Bring him down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense can...
Touchdown, Warhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Taken down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Aztecs will go for it on fourth down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, pressure's coming. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Handoff again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out wide left, it's Wilson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's York. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Working that left side now. Touchdown, San Diego State. A great catch and run for 6.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Coming out with it, it's Henry. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Motion from the wide receiver. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Turns out it's Richard. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And while that last pass was complete, it's left them in an even worse situation on 3rd down. Hauls it in. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man, knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that 1st down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the Warhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Moving to his left. Turns it on in midfield. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the 1st down.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Got some room to run.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Right side, it's Wilson. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. That leaves them with a tough 4th down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a touchdown's what you're after.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later in the game. But I think you stay aggressive here. You try to get the touchdown. You're not going to have very many opportunities like this left in this ball game in the 4th quarter.
Left side is York. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the 1st down, and they'll get it back.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
third down play from the gun. Buying a little time to his left. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Caught by Williams on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on fourth down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Finds his man on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Breaks loose. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Warhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
On the move. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit over